Hello everybody. It's about that time again. Quick recap. She went bungee jumping again, if you know what I mean. We're still going down Natsuki's route. And we're gonna have to put up with Yuri's mess. That's about it. I have a lot of energy today. Not tired. And we've reached 170 subscribers. I would clap, but I don't want to make my dog bark. So I'll clap on the inside. 30 away from 200. I'll do another TurtleTopian special where I'll do anything you guys want. Like some stupid challenge, maybe. Like jump or I don't know, anything. Maybe like moonwalk, I don't know, whatever you guys want. Saturday is where we left off. Page suppose so. Letters I cannot read. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This is that episode that's going to bother me a lot. That girl is unreadable. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let unreadables catch up to me. Yeah, guys. This is that episode. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Except I don't watch anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. You never know. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Turtle? Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Okay, I need water. Good, nice. Refreshing water. It's been a while, right? Yes, it has. It's been a week. Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We all know what she's up to. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What are you coming here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. You know if there's any construction paper in here? No. Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh, okay, that kind of got me. A literature club. Every time that does that, it drops my frames per second. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. Evil. How many members do you have so far? Monika laughing. Because they're not an official club yet. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the Clubroom. And we know who that is. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? Yes, indeed it is. And all my saves are gone. Yeah, page 1. Let's go read some manga. She always insists that manga's literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Turtle? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. More water, because reading is, it's like I don't know. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Turtle, you know that? Well, I get that a lot. I also get hill figure a lot. What else do I get a lot? Quiet. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Oh, thank you. I feel so special. I feel so special. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. And there's no music. This bothers me. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Kinda got me a little bit, just a little bit. I've seen that before, but I forgot about some, so on guard. I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? I'm gonna let that slide. Let that slide. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Turtle. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'm gonna be saying that a lot in the other playthroughs I got left. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Well, technically, no, I'm just kidding. What? No, I'm not. There should be a mod where I say yes. Yes, I am. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. But us, me and my subs, yo, we know who she is, guys. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. But that's okay, we're gonna keep up, guys. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Turtle in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to. Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into it. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? No, I don't want your tea. I want your filthy tea. Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Turtle? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, and I sit next to Monika. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. What'd I say, guys? So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Which we haven't done. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Turtle, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham. No, actually, not really. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Okay, I need water and need my glasses later. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Look at a manga back there somewhere. Oh, guys, I didn't even notice that. Look back here where my mouse is. I didn't even notice that. I just noticed it when I said look back here with the manga thing. Look at Sayuri. And the rope. You know that scene? Okay. Wow. Okay. This is something else. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? I might need a lot of water for this part. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Yeah, you do, don't you? Disgust me. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? No. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Yes it does, doesn't it? Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, Yuri, shut up. Monika just put you in your place. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Turtle? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Turtle. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Until later. So, writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Turtle? No. Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. Yes. And later on, you're going to be scaring me a lot. I just really hope it's not like that. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super ticked. Turtle, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Well, thank you so much. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Turtle, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Giggling because something's not right. Something's going on. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the clubroom and make my way home. I also save my game, just in case. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to take the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And which it won't, because my dreams, my good night's sleep is going to be taken away from me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Easy, guys. We could do this with our special poem. This is the weird stuff. Well, whatever. I don't plan on sleeping tonight. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Guys, we are back at it again with the weird stuff. And this is in my folder too, just creepier. It's not exactly like this, but well, guys, we're in it now. Yes, override it, yes. Fantastico. Pop. Got him. Vanilla. Got him. Twirl. Got him. Fluffy. Ooh. Sweet. She did a little jump. Jumpy. Got him. Breathe. No. Yuri. No. Anime. Got him. Kitty. Got him. Whistle. Got him. Nightgown? Got him. Fun. Got him. Cheeks? Got him. Pink? Got him. Fireworks? Got him. Silly? Got him. Joy? No! Yuri, stop. Papa? Got it. Tears? Fear? Puppy? Got it. Cute? Got it. Got it! In the bag, son. Hi again, Turtle. Let's save it here so I don't have to, just in case. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Monika laughed at me because she's evil. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, oh my goodness, could you leave me alone for 5 minutes? Sorry. Thanks for keeping your promise, Turtle. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You're in the way. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. M. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Something else I noticed too, the screen rotating. I'm sorry, Turtle. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Shut up, Yuri. Shut up. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. I accidentally clicked off the window. I'm so sorry. Anyway, if you didn't hear what I said before, she shot Natsuki a disappointed glance. Now that you're in the club room, in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Green Eggs and Ham. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want to. How is this girl accidentally being so cute and terrifying? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Throw it in the trash later. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Look at the screen. Yuri, please. I look forward to hearing what you think. Back to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, and I go to help her. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Hello. You looking for something in there? Ooh, that's a big bad word. Freaking Monikam. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Look, Natsuki. in this playthrough. I like you and all that stuff, but, you know, you can't be saying those big bad boy words. I don't mind, but, you know, the other people mind. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Bar Fight Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Just like the hours of sleep I'm gonna get tonight. Terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the class on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Everyone thinks that my voice is way too deep. It's not that deep. It's not in the game, I'm just saying. But I'll tell you one thing, Turtle. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Part Fight Girls from the box. I'm doing hers now. I do not know what to expect, so this is gonna be pretty new to me. I'm on the edge of my chair. Edge of my seat, guys. I'm scared. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses, just like Monika's. Ugh. It's exceedingly low. Don't just stand there. I don't know what that is. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to me, next to her, signaling me to sit there. I think Monika hacked into my brain. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Oops. Don't just say that. It make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I can say a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You wanna go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Yes, what a beautiful image. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends other than me? That's not any good. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which one? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this. I feel like that leads towards it. Maybe it's trying to tell us that she's being abused by her father, which is actually very sad. At least it's safe here in the clubroom. Besides that rascal Monika. No, I'm just kidding. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it, yeah. Kind of was kidding, kind of not. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? No. So, me laughing. This is me laughing. You guys ready? It's like, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Okay, I should save right now. I don't know what to expect. I'm gonna save. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. No! Okay. Oh. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Oh no. And don't call me that word you called me last time, because I didn't do anything. Hey. Well, guys, we're at that part. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? What happened? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Oh wow, she throws it. That's no way to treat your friend. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Okay, wow, you're treating your friends like wild animals. That's... I told you not to give chewing sounds, I guess. I don't know. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Turtle. She's fine. Just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. So I guess that means she has what I has. Hypoglycemia, you know. Wow, I could relate with Natsuki so much. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? My music's back. Yes, I missed you. Let's save. Save it. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki, obviously. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, like playing Splatoon. Whatever that is. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. More you. I guess hesitating. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Well, actually, mine's not really bad. Mine's just straight crap. So, you were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature's like. Looks like. But, you know, it works. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Well, I'm not happy. I am scared. I am afraid. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. Whatever that is. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Ooh. The one that threw that bar at you like you're some kind of wild animal. Alright guys, gonna have to read this again. Not quite, I already read it before, but I'm gonna read this because it's easy to read. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Good job, I love it, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, Yuri, you're last, because you're on that weird stuff. Monika, please. Hi, Turtle. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But we all know I won't. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Sure, take it, keep it, I don't care. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Monika laughing, because it's actually really crap. Don't worry, Turtle. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Turtle. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. No, stop with that. Don't say that. She's laughing because I told her not to say that. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Me laughing, but I'm not gonna laugh because I didn't find that funny. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. Oh wow. Always keep a snack on me, you say. Granola bars, they're actually mine. I need that because of my health problem. But always keep a snack on me. Look, I could bring in crackers if you want. The ones I don't eat. Oh my god, why am I? Okay. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Just like my puppy, who's sleeping on the floor somewhere. Monika laughing because she treats her friends like animals. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fuzzy mood pretty often. Okay, oh wow, that's dark. Her dad doesn't give her lunch money, so her dad is like, in a way, starving her. Wow, I feel bad for her. That's dark. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down because, I don't know, but to sound smart, I'm gonna say something, I don't know, something in the body. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her what? Adolescent growth? That's Monika, please. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. But, Natsuki, you can come over to my house. I'll cook for you. We got ravioli in the cabinet. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Yes, it does. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, good. Yuri. Look, I tried, okay? Please don't hurt me. Okay? Don't threaten me with your little pocket knives, alright? Yuri stares at the poem because it's crap. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that can go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I really do hope so as well. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Well, it is. Okay, terrible handwriting. Let me just clean my glasses, because, well, I'm gonna need some clean lenses to read this. Yuri. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils, I guess, of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Baby. Alright, I'm gonna need water, Alright, tough. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicken back. Flickens. But I think that's an R. Yuri, stop writing in cursive. You can't do that. It's hard for me to read. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. You should. You should be sorry. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I kind of was. But it took you a long time to read. Well, because my screen is so bright. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? That anime kind of laugh that I don't know how to do. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Turtle. Really? I must have totally missed the point. But I actually haven't. I've heard of the point like 3 times. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yes, it's nothing. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. No. Yuri, leave me alone. Phew. Oh my goodness. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. The music. It's a little disorienting. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. So you're already back here, just hanging out. Okay, I probably shouldn't use that joke. If Monika can do it, then I can too. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Turtle, losing hours of sleep because of this game. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. I didn't notice her eyebrows were pink as well. That's something. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy and really hard to read for me. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Ooh, Yuri, you in trouble now. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Turtle did too. So based on that, I would gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And hopefully it's and Turtle liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Turtle appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, guys, they're getting it in. They're roasting each other, get it? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Turtle started showing up. Guys. The joke is funny, yes, but I can't just be saying no bobs every often. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Okay. Put her back in her spot. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Okay, that got me. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, snitch? Edgy? Sorry, that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh! Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Natsuki, it's fine. She does it. What the freak is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Turtle hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me, as if she just noticed I was standing here. Turtle, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, crap, I didn't say. Natsuki. 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 Natsuki, Natsuki, come on. Natsuki. I'm trying to go with it. If you're gonna jump scare me, do it now. Don't make me wait. Natsuki, Natsuki. Hey, Turtle. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Thank you, Monika. Thank you. That actually kind of got me. I forgot about that part. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. She's laughing. If only the game gave you a route. That'd have been great. Some president I am, right? Yes. Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Yes, I know, but sadly, we kinda can't. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, shoot. She quickly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Oh my goodness. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Must have pulled out that pocket knife. Hopefully not, though. Turtle, please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for anything, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Turtle. No, Monika, don't leave me here with Yuri. Don't leave me here. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate... Okay, that actually got me. This marks the end of this episode. Making sure I did save it. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed Natsuki, her campaign. Natsuki's campaign. The beautiful, beautiful images we've seen today. But now we're diving into the horror. Next episode, we're gonna really get in there. Like, that's where I'm gonna need to see a psychiatrist. Kind of scary, therapist. But yeah, hope you guys like the video. 30 more subs, and we got another TurtleTopian special. 200 subscribers. We're so close, guys. We could do it. We can do it, guys. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for 170 subscribers. Well, see you guys in the next spooky, scary episode of Scare TurtleTopian.